Hello students, welcome back to the class. So the last class we have discussed about equality and kinds of equality. In the last class we have discussed about already political equality. Previously we have discussed civil and legal equality, natural equality. Okay, in this class we will discuss about what is called social equality. Okay, so we are going forward. Now introduction, already we know all these things. Directly I will start with the topic. Okay, social equality means equality on the basis of society. In the society, when all the people are treated equally, it is termed as social equality. In the society we can find different types of people lives who are based on caste, whose castes are quite different, based on religion, culture. So treating all the people equal, that is called social equality. Now people in the society should not be discriminated. Whenever the people are not discriminated, people should not be discriminated based upon the caste, based upon the community, or based upon any religion. So whenever the people are not discriminated, when the people are not discriminated based upon the caste, community and religion, that is considered as social equality. Okay, that is meant by social equality. Next we'll go forward. Social equality is nothing but equality in terms of status. Okay, whatever the positions may be, every person should be considered equality in status. Okay, in front of government all the people are equal. Okay, in front of law all the people are equal. Okay, and equality resembles, there should be absence of class distinction, discrimination, differences. There should be no high class, there should be no low class. So equality, when it will be achieved, when all the people are treated in the same class. When you categorize the class into different class, then normally what will happen? There will be no equality. Okay, when you are talking about this concept, I'll go to the French. In France, we know they have first estate, second and third estates. There were three estates in France. So this is about the 18th century. During this period, there were three estates. First estates have no tax; they should not pay any tax. Third estates have to pay the tax. So based upon this, what happened? Unequality society was created. And whenever there is a society which was mainly created based upon inequality, what happened? Revolution has been occurred. Already Aristotle have defined. Same thing here also. My point is, there should be the absence of class distinction and discrimination. Classes should be absent. Okay, we should not categorize the people into different class, and other persons should not be discriminated. Then only the complete equality will be achieved. When it will be achieved? When all the status will be equal, and when there is an absence of class discrimination, and when other people should not be discriminated, then complete equality will be achieved. This is one point. And if you wanted to achieve the social equality, the individual should not suffer. Individual should not make to suffer because of caste. Sometime what will happen? Untouchability. In the early modern period, we know that in the villages most of the people are practicing untouchability. Okay, not touching the people in the public area. So that is mainly because of caste. When you discriminate the people on the basis of caste, there is no social equality. If you wanted to achieve the social equality, we should not make any people to suffer according to caste or according to creed. Creed is nothing but a system of religious belief. That is a system of religious belief, that is called as creed. Okay, so we should not make any person to suffer regarding caste. We should not make any person to suffer regarding creed. We should not make differences between the color. We should not make any person to make him to suffer because of color also. Color is very, very important. We can find racial discrimination, will say. We should never discriminate the people based upon the color. We wanted a society where all the people should be treated equally regarding whatever the caste may be, whatever the creed they are following, or whatever the color they have. Okay, or whatever the race. Okay, race or color. So whatever might be. So we should not discriminate the people based upon the color or race. We should not make the people to suffer based upon caste, based upon creed, based upon color, or based upon any type of race. This is one point. Social equality, when the social equality will be present when the conditions are very harmonious among the people. Harmonious means whenever the peaceful relations and friendly relations togetherness will develop in the society, then the social equality automatically will form. Social equality is when it will develop when there is proper harmonious and very good relations there will be there among the people, friendly relations when it is developed, then normally the social equalities will form. Next one, citizens should be treated equally in terms of tangible units also. Citizen tangible means what? What is meant by tangible is anything which have a definite shape and definite size, anything which we can able to see. Okay, any goods which we can able to touch. Whatever the goods which have definite shape, definite size, which can able to see, which can able to feel, that type of assets we can say tangible units or tangible assets. Citizen must be treated equally in terms of that and by implementing the law, social equalities cannot be achieved. We have implemented many laws regarding society. For example, Article 17, practicing of untouchability is a crime. By implementing the law, social equalities cannot be achieved. Okay. In the other word, what we have to do is we have to develop the high degree of political developments and modernization is very important. Political development and modernization, high degree of political development and modernization is very important to remove these types of inequalities from the society. Okay. Now, if you see the backward classes, whatever the backward areas which they are facing different type of problems like casteism, backward areas are facing a problem of communalism and racism. Whatever the areas when they are facing these types of problem, then inequalities will be formed. Okay. So, the main source to develop the social equality is education is one of the important tool. Education is a very important source to increase the social equalities. Discrimination, if you wanted to remove among the society, education is only one tool. A high degree of development of political development and modernization, that is very very important. High degree of political development, modernization, education, literacy, this all plays very important role to develop the social equality and inequalities will be removed from the society. Okay. Once again, so we have discussed about the equalities and various kinds of equality. Introduction, the concept of equality is a very important significance in political science. This concept have inspired most of the countries like France, America, Russia, India. Most of the countries were greatly inspired. Aristotle have already said that if the society is based upon inequality, revolutions will form. Whenever there is inequality in the society, revolutions will form. And the societies which are mainly based on equality, that society will be revolution free society. Okay. And equalities, if you wanted to achieve the meaning, equality before law, equal protection of law. All the people must be treated equal and every person should be protected equally. Social equalities will say that people should not be discriminated in the society based on caste, based on community or based on religion. So, person should not be treated, okay, no person should be discriminated according to the caste, community and religion. Person should not be discriminated. Second thing, social equalities when it will develop, when all the people will be when all the people considered equal status, when there is an absence of class discriminations and other discriminations. So, whenever there is we should not categorize the people in the basis of class. So, when these types of class distinctions will be there and status will be there and other discriminations will be there, social equalities will never go. Okay, we have to remove the other discrimination, we have to remove the class distinctions and we have to remove the status and the positions. If you wanted to achieve equality, then these all things we have to abolish. Now, in social equalities, in the individuals should not make in order to achieve the social equalities, we should not make any individual to suffer regarding caste, regarding creed, regarding color or regarding race. Creed is nothing but a system of religious belief that is called as creed. Social equalities, when it will develop, when there is a harmonious among the people, friendly relations, togetherness, brotherhood relations when it will form, harmonious and peaceful relations will be there. Harmonious is nothing but peaceful relations and friendly relation. When the type of relations will be developed in the society, social equality automatically will develop. And next point is, social equalities cannot be achieved by creating the law. by creating various laws we can't able to develop the social equality. We need a different tools, such as we need a high degree of political development and modernization. So political development and modernization is also very important for development of social equality. There are many backward classes which are facing a problem of casteism, communalism and racism. When all these problems will be removed, okay, from the society, social equalities will develop. Okay, so whatever the societies which are facing these types of problems, social equalities will never develop. If you wanted to develop the social equality, society should not be based on casteism, okay, or if the society are ridden with communalism, okay, if the society are ridden with racism, then social equalities will never go. Okay, we need what? High degree of development, political development, modernization, technology, science, education. These are the powerful tools which will decrease the social equality. Okay, when you are comparing it with cities and towns, we can find huge differences will be there. In cities, social equalities are there, but okay, villages and cities, when you are comparing, in cities we can find equalities are more when compared to villages. Okay, why? Because in the cities, when the people are living, okay, they never considered about caste, they never considered about any race, religion. All the people will live together peacefully. And but in villages, still there is a problem. What is the problem? Still there is some discrimination is going on in village, in certain section of society. Okay, why? Because in villages we can find still this problems like casteism, communalism are mainly ridden. So whatever the societies which are educated, modernizations, that type of societies we can find social equalities will greatly develop. For example, cities, in cities we can find people are highly educated, okay, and in cities we can find these types of discriminations also will be less. When we are comparing with the backward sections, other tribal areas, we can say when we are comparing with the cities, we can find differences. The mainly thing is education. Education is a powerful tools to decrease the inequalities from the society and to increase the social equality. So children, this is the point we have discussed about the equalities and the kinds of equality. This is our fourth point. We are discussing about social equality. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss with a new point. Okay, with the same topic, we will discuss with a new point of equality and the kinds of equality. Thank you very much, students.